Hey, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to talk about Fallout 76, and more specifically, I want to talk about will there be player orientation slash tutorial in Fallout 76. And what I mean by this is that I was watching footage from yesterday's video, and something caught my interest. It was a panel marked number 1, and it essentially says stay hydrated on it. And if you guys look down, you could kind of see a pair of gray footsteps with a pair of red footsteps and a big red box that says line starts here. Now remember those red footsteps because they're going to be important later on. But we could see a cardboard cutout, kind of this informative panel, if you will, marked number 1 with the message stay hydrated. And this screenshot that you guys have been looking at was from the documentary on the making of Fallout 76 by NoClip, which came out not too long ago, kind of the day after, Fallout 76 was announced at E3. Then I was looking at the E3 gameplay reveal for Fallout 76, and I noticed another panel marked number 6, and it says get a job, again with that same red square, line starts here, with the same gray footsteps and the red footsteps and stuff like that. And I noticed another one of those numbered panels. Then later on in the same gameplay reveal trailer, when they're showing off the camp, which is the construction, assembly, and mobilization platform, which is essentially what you're going to use to make your base, it shows the camp, and if you look around it, you could tell that this is kind of one of the same cardboard cutouts, probably numbered, 1 through whatever numbers they're going to go up to. And you could tell it's one of the cardboard cutouts because if you look at it, you could tell the style background, is kind of one of those cardboard cutouts. And if you look at the kind of bottom of the image, you'll see some red footsteps with some gray footsteps as well. And you could pretty much, predict, speculate with 100% accuracy that the camp will be part of one of these numbered panels, where you pick it up before you leave the vault. So guys, it looks like Fallout 76 is going to have some type of player orientation slash tutorial system, where they essentially show you a series of panels before you leave the vault, which are going to give you, tips, tricks, and information about Fallout 76 and how to survive in the Fallout 76 world. Now guys, my theory, my prediction, my speculation is that we will start in that room we originally seen inside the Fallout 76 gameplay reveal trailer. We'll get our Pip-Boy 2000 and we'll pop it on. Then we'll walk out and then we'll, see that robot, walk past the robot, and if you pause it, you will see essentially a cardboard cutout of a Vault Boy which points in a direction. And then across from that, you'll see another cardboard cutout of a Vault Boy which points in another direction. This leads me to believe that these Vault Boys are going to point you towards these informative panels. And obviously the first panel, we know what it is. It's stay hydrated, which probably tells you to drink water throughout your journey of Fallout 76. Now, we only know of 2 other panels. We know of the number 6, which says get a job, which we really don't know a whole lot about. And we know of the number panel. We don't know of the panel or the number of the panel of the camp. But we know the camp is going to be part of one of these informative panels from what we could gather from the evidence that we actually have. This leads me to believe that these Vault Boys are going to point you in the direction of a bunch of numbered panels, and these numbered panels will probably vary in things, like obviously stay hydrated, the camp, the get a job thing, which will probably be in regards to special skills and attributes and stuff like that. Because if you do pause on the get a job thing and you look in the background, there is that special thing, so you could kind of, connect 2 and 2. The other ones are probably going to be, stay fed and hungry, because you're going to need to eat and drink water. You're going to need to eat food and drink water to survive inside Fallout 76. So maybe one of the other panels will be like, stay fed or eat food often or something like that. One of them is probably going to be about the PvP, the base building, the nuke, maybe the armor and weapon system. maybe something about the building system, but who really knows what these panels are going to be about? We could only tell what 3 of them are going to be about as of now with the evidence we have. Like we said earlier, one's going to be about the camp, one's going to be about to get a job, probably the special skills and stuff like that, and then one is going to be the camp. So we can pretty much confirm those 3. As to what the other panels will be and how many there will be, we really don't know. But we at least know there's going to be 6 because we see, stay hydrated marked as number 1 and get a job marked as number 6. So we know that there's at least going to be 6 panels or informative panels that you are going to kind of have to pass and look at before you leave the vault. Maybe even at these informative panels, maybe they'll give you like 1 or 2 water bottles, or maybe they'll give you some food. I mean, you could pick up the camp. So I don't see, you're going to be able to pick up the camp inside Fallout 76 so you could take it and build your base. So I don't see why they wouldn't give you other stuff to kind of get you started and on your way in the game. Maybe a pistol or a machete or something along those lines. Maybe some armor. I don't think they would just send you out in your Vault suit. They'd probably give you some type of starting weapon so you can at least get your feet on the ground. My theory is that they're going to give you, some starting materials to essentially get you started. Food, water, probably a weapon, maybe some ammo as well, a melee weapon, I think they're going to give you the camp with a few building materials inside this orientation/tutorial. So, yeah. And honestly, I think it's really cool that they're doing this orientation thing/tutorial because this is going to be new for a lot of us Fallout fans. And a lot of online games don't really have tutorials. They don't really give you tips and tricks and tell you what you need to do to survive. You're just kind of thrown in the world and then, you're there and then you got to kind of figure out everything else on your own. But it looks like with Fallout 76, with these informative panels inside Vault 76, it looks like, you're going to have to go through kind of like a line of these informative panels and kind of have to pass a bunch of them up and gather materials from them, maybe, and then you leave the vault, once your kind of orientation or your tutorial is done, if you will. I think this is really cool because, a lot of other games really just throw you into the world and you're kind of on your own, no starting materials, no nothing. You just spawn with maybe a shirt and pants and then you're kind of on your own, maybe a flashlight, but, you really don't get anything. But in Fallout 76, it looks like they're going to make people go through this orientation/tutorial so they could familiarize people a little bit with the game before they go out into the world of Fallout 76. So yeah, guys, it looks like Fallout 76 is going to have some type of orientation/tutorial system where you're going to have to go to and go through a number of different panels with different information on how to survive in the Fallout 76 world before you could actually leave the vault and go out, into the wasteland. And I think it's really cool because a lot of survival games, like I said, just kind of throw you into the mix and you really have to survive on your own. But it looks like with Fallout 76, it looks like you're going to get a little bit of a tutorial and they're going to kind of ease you into it before you actually leave the vault. And they're going to give you some tips and tricks with these informative panels. And it's probably going to help you out in your journey into, the wasteland and kind of help you out and be, made as a tutorial and made as an orientation to the game, because this is something a lot of us Bethesda fans who play, other Fallouts, who play Skyrim really aren't used to, this MMO art, this not MMO, but this multiplayer survival type games. We're really not used to it, so it's cool that they're gonna put a little orientation and or tutorial in the game for players to actually familiarize themselves with the game and learn what they need to do to survive in the Fallout 76 world before they're thrown out into, the Fallout 76 world or the wasteland, which I think is really cool. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, as it really does help the channel grow. Anyways, I love each and every single one of you. I hope to see you guys right back here tomorrow. And remember to stay freaky. Bye, everyone.